Today, we will discuss the remarkable story of the most courageous female Soviet sniper of World War II. Driven by a thirst for revenge against the invading German forces, she rose to become one of the deadliest snipers in history. Her name was Lyudmila Pavlichenko, also known as Lady Death. Hello and welcome. If you would like to see more from Untold History Women, then just click on that subscribe button. Now, let's start today's video. Lyudmila was born in Bila Tserkva in the Russian Empire nowadays, Kiev Oblast, Ukraine, on July 12, 1916, to Mikhail Belov, a locksmith from Petrograd, and his wife Elena Trofimovna Belova. Her father was a Communist Party member and had served as a regimental commissar in the Red Army, being awarded the Order of the Red Banner. Lyudmila had an adventurous childhood, describing herself as a tomboy who thrived on competition, especially in athletic pursuits. She further cultivated her skills by joining a shooting club in Kiev. There, she honed her abilities and became an amateur sharpshooter, eventually earning the Voroshilov Sharpshooter badge, a prestigious award given to soldiers who showed exceptional shooting skills in the Soviet military. In 1932, she married Alexei Pavlichenko and gave birth to a son, Rostislav. However, the marriage was soon dissolved, and Lyudmila returned to live with her parents. She attended night school as well as performing household chores. During the day, she worked as a grinder at the Kyiv Arsenal factory. She was also enrolled in a military-style sniping school for 6 months by the Red Army. She joined Kiev University in 1937, where she studied history and intended to be a scholar and teacher. There, she competed on the university's track team as a sprinter and pole vaulter. In June 1941, Lyudmila was aged 25 and in her 4th year studying history at Kiev University when Nazi Germany began its invasion of the Soviet Union. Lyudmila was among the first round of volunteers at the Odessa recruiting office, where she requested to join the infantry. The registrar pushed Lyudmila to be a nurse, but she refused. After seeing that she had completed multiple training courses, she was finally accepted into the army as a sniper and assigned to the Red Army's 25th Rifle Division. There, she became one of 2,000 female snipers in the Red Army, of whom about 500 survived the war. It was initially assigned to digging trenches and communication routes armed with a single RGD-33 grenade due to weapons shortages. In the second half of July 1941, a comrade was severely injured by shrapnel and handed her his Mosin Nagant model 1891 bolt-action rifle. On August 8, 1941, Lyudmila experienced her debut as a wartime sniper when she killed 2 Nazi officers in Bilyevka at a distance of 400 meters. Lyudmila fought for about 2.5 months during the Siege of Odessa and is credited with killing 187 soldiers. She was promoted to senior sergeant in August 1941, when she added 100 more kills to her official tally. At 25, she remarried to a fellow sniper, Alexei Kitsenko. Unfortunately, shortly after their marriage, Kitsenko sustained mortal wounds from a mortar shell and succumbed to his injuries a few days later in the hospital. After the Nazis and their Romanian allies captured Odessa on October 15, 1941, her unit was evacuated by sea to Sevastopol, located on the Crimean Peninsula, to participate in the Siege of Sevastopol. There, Lyudmila trained other snipers who were credited with killing over 100 Axis soldiers during the battle. In May 1942, Lyudmila, recently promoted, received commendation from the Southern Army Council for eliminating 257 Axis soldiers. Overall, she is credited with a total of 309 enemy soldiers killed during World War II, which includes 36 Axis snipers. In June 1942, Lyudmila was hit in the face with shrapnel from a mortar shell. When she was injured, the Soviet High Command ordered for her to be evacuated from Sevastopol via submarine. She spent around a month in the hospital. Once she had recovered from her injuries, instead of being sent back to the front, she became a propagandist for the Red Army, where she was nicknamed Lady Death. The Germans, however, had a different name for her, the Russian bitch from hell. She also trained snipers for combat duty until the end of the war in 1945. Following the conclusion of World War II in 1945, Lyudmila began working as a senior researcher for the Soviet Navy. Sadly, she passed away shortly after suffering from a stroke and was buried in Novodevichy Cemetery in Moscow. Lyudmila Pavlichenko's legacy lives on through various memorials and museums dedicated to her remarkable life and dedication as soldier to defend her country. Various institutions honor her courageous service as a Soviet sniper during World War II and celebrate her contributions to history. And you guys, did you know the incredible story of this fearless sniper? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this topic because this is part of a series of videos about iconic women of history. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching.